Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome to my first YouTube video ever. So this is going to be a Q&As, get to know me video. So if you guys are interested in knowing a little bit about who I am, about my past, my present, and my future, and just a little bit, about myself, stick around. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love for you guys to comment what you guys want to know about myself, or just what type of videos you want me to do. My channel is mostly going to be about baby stuff, mommy life, and a few arts and crafts here and there, and a little background about our trips. If we go on road trips, I'm definitely going to take you guys along the ride. We definitely love taking road trips. I mean, we're a road trip family, and yeah, so let me know what you guys are interested in knowing. And like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. All right, so a few questions that I looked up, or that, just pop into my head. It's gonna be more like a story, so you guys hopefully don't get bored, and it's not gonna be too long, so let's just get right into it. So I'm originally from El Salvador. I was born in El Salvador. I was raised in New York, and I did my 4 years of high school in the state of Texas, and my 2 years of college, of course. I have my associate's degrees in the liberal arts, in the health sciences, of course. And after I graduated from my community college, I decided to move to New York. I mean, my dream has always been to live in New York State, mostly in the city. I wanted to have my own apartment in the city, work in the city, most likely go to school in the city, and just live the city life. I wanted to experience the city life in New York. Did I get to do that? No, I definitely did not get to do that. But I did move. I definitely did move from Texas to New York on my own. I did it. I basically was by myself for 6 months, and then I moved in with my boyfriend, and everything just changed once I moved in with him. Life was a little bit easier. I had a lot, more time for myself. I didn't have to work 4 jobs anymore. I, didn't have to worry about a lot of things, because, it was him and I pitching in for each other and basically holding each other up. So, the first question was, where am I from? Like I said, El Salvador, raised in New York, finished my teenage years in the state of Texas, moved to New York again, went to school, started my relationship with my boyfriend, and so on and so forth. So I guess the next thing would be, why I moved to New York, or why I moved from New York to Texas and Texas to New York. So my dad was a business owner in the state of New York for quite some time, and restaurants. And yeah, so it got to a point where there was no family time. It was basically either you took care of the restaurant to sustain the family, or you took care of the family but you lost on the restaurant. So it was a little bit of everything. So my dad got over the fact of being in the restaurant, and so he sold his restaurants, and yeah, and we decided to move to the state of Texas. He took up on another job in the state of Texas, and it went pretty well. And so that's the reason why we moved from New York to the state of Texas. Now, I hated the fact that I was in Texas. I hated the fact that I wasn't in New York, that I wasn't with my friends, that I didn't get to go to high school with them, that I missed on all, the teenage life of the New Yorker, and I hated that. I just didn't like that. But I made really great friends in my high school. I mean, every person that I was friends with, has a special part in my heart, and I'm very thankful for that. I mean, if it wasn't for them, my experience, my high school experience would have been totally different. I mean, it would have sucked. But I'm still friends with the closest people that I was in high school. I'm still very close to them. And a few here and there that, you know, we no longer talk. But other than that, no problems. I mean, we just don't talk, you know. It's just got to a point where we just didn't talk to each other anymore. But for the most parts, my BFFs are still with me. I love you guys. Even my friends from middle school from New York, I mean, I cannot believe that we're still friends. And like I said, some people we don't talk, but you know, we cool. But you know, it's just great to see that friendships, you know, the evolution of the friendships, and they're still tight, you know, which is great. So we lived in Texas. I did my high school year. I graduated. I did my 2-year college, like I said. But I also knew that I didn't want to stay in Texas. I wasn't really feeling myself in Texas. I didn't see myself, you know, progress. I mean, I did, of course, I finished my school and everything, but I wanted to explore. I wanted to live. I wanted to experience different things on my own. You know, like I was 20. I just wanted to do things, especially in New York. Like that was my go-to. That was my goal in life. Now, my goal in life was definitely to live in the city. So, you know, you got to take some steps. You got to work your way into it. So I went back to Brentwood, which is where I was from. And I went to live with my aunt. Everything was great. I got my dream job. Ever since I was little, I wanted to work for my little brother's school, which is a special education school. And I got a job there. And I mean, I loved it. It was like the best thing ever for me. Being in a classroom, being a teacher, having my own student, and just seeing the progression. It was a dream come true. And, you know, bucket list, it was checked off. Definitely. I mean, I loved it. If I did not have to continue with my school, I would have stayed working there. I put my hand down that I would have made it in there, but you know, things didn't happen that way. So anyways, yeah, so I got to move to New York. I started working at the special education school. I picked up a few jobs here and there, to the point where I had 4 jobs and I had no life. And I was making money, but it wasn't enough to get to where I wanted to be. So, you know, I moved in with my boyfriend. We, like I said, we helped each other out. We did a lot together. I mean, we were taking road trips. My dad was actually like, how are you guys, you know, how do you guys have money for road trips? You know, how are you guys saving? How are you guys doing this? How are you guys doing that? And we're like, well, we're just smart with, you know, how we do our numbers. And especially my boyfriend, because I mean, my husband, he's like the money man. Like, he controls everything. Me, if you tell me, I forget 2 seconds ago what you just told me about the money. I'm like, what? What did you say? Can you repeat? So, yeah, so long story short, that's when I moved back to New York. And then we got married in September of 2017. And 4 months after that, I got pregnant. I found out I was pregnant mid-March. And from the get-go, my husband was like, I want a girl. I know it's a girl. I know it's a girl. Me, on the other hand, I wanted a boy. At first, I felt like it was a girl, but then little by little, I started feeling like it was a boy. And I would see my husband, and I would like literally stare into his eyes, and I would be like, I think I'm having a boy. I want a mini you. And he would be like, no, it's a girl. So turns out it was a girl. And she's gorgeous. She's amazing. You guys could see her right there. She's just talking to her lions, her friends, and you know, she just enjoys life, and she's gorgeous. So yeah, and then after we found out that we were pregnant, you know, we decided to move to the state of Texas again. My husband picked up a job with my dad. We got an apartment of our own, and so yeah, and now we're here in Texas, exploring life still. Now with a baby, of course, it's totally different. Um, and I mean, it's been great. I cannot complain. My husband and my dad have been a tremendous help. The fact that I don't have anybody else to help me here, um, it's been a little, it was hard at the beginning, but you know, things definitely changed. And now that, you know, my baby's growing, she's healthy, she's a great baby, everything's so much easier. I mean, I have time to do this now. So yeah, so that's a little background, a little bit of the past, the present. My present right now is my baby. We are definitely trying our best to, you know, just sustain everything. You know, having a baby is totally different from having her in my belly. It's definitely a little harder, but like I said, now that she's getting bigger and she's a healthy baby, you know, everything is going from the hard stage to the more easier stage, and it's been a great transition. She is definitely sleeping through the night, which is a great thing. She is exclusively breastfed. And yeah, she will definitely take some formula, but she's not too big on formula, so, which is great because, you know, for me it's even better because I always wanted to breastfeed, and she is 100% on top of that. So a little bit about my future. I plan to continue my school, of course. I definitely want to continue and finish. I have just a little bit more to go. I was definitely in school when I was pregnant, and I got to finish my semester, and I did amazing in my semester. But like I said, I couldn't continue on with school. But other than that, I'm gonna finish school. That's my goal. That's definitely my goal for, you know, starting what, August, September, to go back to school and you know, just do my thing and finish and get where I want to be. And yeah, so I think that's it. That's where I'm gonna leave it at for today. On my next video, I will definitely talk about our move from the state of New York to the state of Texas, what it was like, the trip itself, why we moved, and yeah, we'll go on from there. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are interested in. I know that I want to focus mostly on, like I said, mommy, baby stuff, you know, some of my experiences, and a lot of story times with me, of course. So if you're interested in story times about my life, about my experiences, about, you know, just everything in general, just follow and, you know, follow me in this journey. I'll be glad to, you know, see what you guys have to say. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.